Our first presenter from jMango from Australia and Europe.
Good afternoon. It is afternoon. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to us. As just mentioned, we are jMango and we're from Australia. We identified a problem in the mobile application world where all businesses throughout the world are now trying to reach their customers on the mobile phone. The most difficult part of that is the different operating systems, which means that if business wants to reach out to their customers, they have to use a myriad of different developers, be it BlackBerry, be it Java, be it Windows Mobile, iPhone, or any other Palm OS, for instance, as an example. Not only when they develop it, but also when updating, maintaining, distributing those applications. Each time they have to go back to those medium to reach to their customers. Needless to say, that's very time and cost effective, not effective, the opposite. What we do at jMango, we created a platform that basically sits in between the business and the customer. jMango's patented platform allows anyone in this room, and now that we have wireless, I encourage you to come to our stand later on and we can teach you how to develop an application and deploy it to your mobile phone within minutes. The versatility of jMango and the open API allows us to use also the telco functions such as SMS, billing, location-based services, and others. Integrate that with the business itself, its own banking solutions, or telco backend, or CRM backend, and talk via any of the supported systems to the user. So it's all about the ease of development and how quickly we can do it. We believe that we are the fastest one that can build an application and deploy it. Needless to say, some operating systems, i.e. Apple, have some constraints because they want to approve all the applications, but all the other ones, we can do it right here and right now later on if you come and have a look at us. The jMango platform benefits are very simple. We develop once and we deploy anywhere. We are compatible on the big 6 operating systems. We now also have a push-to-Mobi web converter because that seems to get more and more into fashion. And it increases speed to market. jMango's business model is very simple. It's a platform licensing system. We have products that we've built like jMango for telco, jMango for banking, or jMango ticketing, like a commerce solution that we license out. We do branded content applications for a specific client's needs, as well as we have development requests that come thick and fast nowadays. These are some of our clients. They're scattered throughout the world. Mostly our target, right now, we have the most clients are in Asia, as we are from Australia. It's right above us. Some of them that we've just recently done is a mobile taxi system. We've done with Associated Press, we've done a World Cup content system for the Philippines, so sports content in the Philippines. You can see World Wrestling Entertainment on the right, again, for the Philippines, where they get like 1 million unique visitors on the internet. The whole aspect of jMango is that right now, I'll give you a stat, there's 4.5 billion mobile phone users, and there's 1 billion PCs. The mobile phone will become the remote control of our lives, and more so in undeveloped countries, because not everyone can afford a laptop, but everyone in Asia has a mobile phone, and they use it for everything. In the Philippines, for example, when they pay with their credit cards, they get text messages saying, hey, you're about to pay with your credit card. Do you want to do that? We don't even have that in Australia. There's so much more advanced when it comes to using the mobile phone for end-to-end usage. We're saturated with that because we have the internet. So most people here have 2 laptops, probably 2 mobile phones. So, yeah. Other clients that we have are Denso, which is the inventor of the mobile QR code, and the Dutch FA for the World Cup. Our roadmap is pretty simple. We're still going to invest a lot of time and money into product development, especially if companies like Samsung come out with new operating systems. The HTML5 and the Palm Web OS and the Windows Mobile 7 should come out later this year. We also keep updating our own version, web-based SDK. We've launched the jMango for telco and jMango for mobile banking. And we're expanding our global R&D center, which is based out of Manila in the Philippines.
So you're clearly working on a huge problem that's out there. It also seems like it depends a lot on how the developer market evolves in this kind of new area. How do you see the developer market evolving over the next few years, and how does jMango respond to that?
It's a very interesting question. I compare what's happening now with mobile phones and applications to what happened in the 90s with the internet. When we were in the early 90s, I was working in London, and we had a presentation of what we should do with the web. And it basically had 4 guys with beautiful compendiums with 40, 50 pages on what they could do for you. And the end result was very costly, 40, 50,000 pounds. And here you go, you have an internet site. Right now, you and I can start a business on the internet within minutes. We can link it to PayPal, and we're on in minutes, and it will cost us a couple of $100. That's what we're trying to achieve. We're trying to lessen the barrier of entry into mobile phones. But also, what's very important is once the application is built for a business, what happens if they want to change stuff? They have to go back to that company and say, hey, we want to change it. Ooh, you want to change it? Well, that's going to cost you again. All of that, we facilitate and we make it much easier. To answer your question about the developers, if you see what's out there, I mean, especially in Asia, some of the development that is being done, people always ask me, who are your competitors? And I said, some of them are in Mumbai that we have never heard of. Some of them are in Indonesia. The mobile market in Asia is just phenomenal. It grows so fast. I think India has something like 21 million subscribers sign up each month. So there's growth, enormous growth.
Barry or Steve?
So you mentioned competitors. Could you go into a little bit more depth on how you differentiate yourself?
We differentiate ourselves mainly with speed. We really believe that we're the fastest making applications. When it comes to, for instance, we're just finalizing a mobile banking solution for a bank out of the Philippines. When we said that we're going to take about 250 hours to do an end-to-end solution, they looked at us and they went, wow, that's very quick. And that's what it's about. It's making it very easy. But it's also, again, and I keep harping on about this, it's very important to understand how easy it is to change something. And I encourage everyone to come and have a look at the system now that the wireless is up, because you can really see how quickly we can change applications and send it to mobile phones.
So how are you charging for sort of the base system, and then do you charge more for other applications like this online banking application? And
that's a licensing. I mean, the banking system and the telco systems, I'd like to, but they would always want to host the system. So we're selling a solution, and we'll just give you here it is. We build it for you. Now we're going to maintain it. We're getting a maintenance fee, but we also do user fees, and they seem to like that a lot, especially the banks in the Philippines. Just a flat user fee per user per month, active user, and that's how we make our money.
Okay.
Thank you so much.